All right, guys. So I'm really happy because since I got here so early, I had time to take a big break between the front squat and the sumo deadlift. And same thing I did with the decline close grip bench press. I took a big break before doing front squat, so that allows me to recharge more my power. That's the advantage of getting to the gym early, and I still have like a lot of time extra in comparison to the time I normally come for this workout. It's nice. So yeah, so it's a sumo session. So I'm gonna see what's the top set for today, but honestly, I don't care because things are going so well. I mentioned it on the previous video. I managed to do 275 pounds on the decline close grip bench press, which I haven't done in a super long time since my injury. So like things are just going up, and squat, my strength is on the rise, deadlift too. So now it's just be patient. No hurry. Good. Let's put another plate. Whew. So we got 225 pounds. Good. And I'd even use a yanking technique. For 275, I'm going to do it. I call that the boosted deadlifts. Ah. Let's make this a perfect SBD for Gohan. All right, let's go. Wow, very nice. So a little break and we'll do 315 as well. Um, I'm not gonna try to do 4 or 5 without a belt since I've already done it like 2 weeks ago. Now it's just we uh, we train smart as fuck, so we can get the 5 plates again like the good old days. All right, so we got 315 pounds. We'll see how that feels raw. All right. Very nice. So I'm gonna put the belt on, and we're gonna start stacking the weight. I'm wondering how much I'm gonna put for my top set. I don't know if it's gonna be 455 or, but I'm gonna try to be fully in self control, meaning not forcing too hard. Because last week I remember I did 455, and I went all out, like it was intense. So I'm trying to like preserve my energy the most because my body it needs a good massage. I actually have one tomorrow. I'm gonna have cupping, and I'm gonna take off completely Friday so my body can fully refresh. So yeah, we'll take it easy today. All right, so now we have 365 pounds. I have the belt on. We'll see how that's gonna go. Very nice. I really like that one. So we're gonna take a good 5 minute break and then we'll do 4 or 5. And I may just add the reverse bands. I'll see what I'll do. Or maybe I'll use beast mode. Because if I use beast mode, I can go seek a little bit heavier. But we'll see. All right, guys. So we have 4 or 5 pounds. So I'll see how it's gonna go, and that will determine how the rest of the workout's gonna go for in terms of assistance or even top set. Very nice. So even though it went up pretty smooth, I'm gonna right away put the assistance. So I'm probably gonna put um, the black and yellow band for 455, the purple and yellow for 475, and so on. We'll see. But yeah, no, that was pretty good. Actually, I could probably put the red and yellow for. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm getting tired, so I'm not sure. I'm thinking in my head. You guys will see. All right, so I found the solution to my confusion. Is I put 2 yellows with a red one because that's what I did last week when I did the reverse bend training. I had 2 yellows and then I would do black and then purple. And I may even use green band because I'm gonna take off completely Friday anyways. So I realized I can actually have fun and let loose a little. Not too much, but yeah. And I don't have acrobatics until Saturday. That's good. All right, let's see how it feels. Nice, pretty good. So yeah, black band with 475 is gonna be pretty nice. With the 2 yellow bands. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna take longer to get up, and I didn't use beast mode, so that's nice. Very good stuff. All right, so 480 pounds with a black band and 2 yellow bands. Whew. All right. Taking my time. All right. Mm-hmm. Very good. What I'm gonna do for 490, about 500 pounds. I added a 2.5 for this one, so it's 480. So do 500 with the purple and 2 yellows. Is I'm gonna use beast mode, and I'll destroy it, and then we'll do the working sets. All right, final top set. Let's see how it goes. Got to go all out. Oh, we got this. Woo! Very nice. It flew. You see, these are the moments like this where I'd be tempted to go even heavier, but nah, we'll stop. So what I did last time is 365 pounds for 5 reps. And then I did 325 with a deficit for 5 reps. I'm gonna add an extra set, so it's more volume for the sumo deadlift specifically. And then I have a back off set with 280 pounds. I'm probably gonna aim for 13 reps because I did 12 last time, and that's gonna be it. So it's just volume work now. No need to go heavier. That's beautiful. The way 500 pounds went up, very nice. So what I'm gonna do when I come back from my recovery of the cupping, and I redo that workout again, I'll most likely try to do the same thing or something around that, but with only one yellow band, not two yellow bands. So it's gonna be less assistance. So it's gonna be more of my own strength doing the move. Whew. All right, guys. 365 pounds. Let's see if I can rock this for 3 sets. Uh, I need some power, baby girl. Okay, let's see. Pretty nice. I like how at the third rep of the set, I really thought of like spreading the floor apart. That's very good. Yeah, I'll be able to maintain it for 2 other sets. It might be more challenging mentally for the last one, but if I take good breaks of 3 to 5 minutes, should be good. I'm really happy. This is crazy. Lots of gains. Tonight I have another workout, but that's for me. It's calisthenics. Calisthenics. It's funny because most people find calisthenics harder, but for me it's easier because it's because of my ADHD. When things are extremely challenging, that's when I focus even more and I go for the ride. But yeah, no, it's still gonna be a challenge because it's gonna be my second workout. However, I'm gonna have much more time of the day to eat as I work on my projects and coaching. And yeah, no, so I'll have more juice for my calisthenics tonight, and I'll be able to sleep earlier tonight. So, perfect. Super happy. Focus. It's time for the second set. I took a big break, like I think 7 minutes, so it should be good. Okay, let's see. Very nice. Whew. I can tell it was harder than the first one, but we got juice. That's the whole point. It's the last workout before I get a big therapy and then I can take off. So yeah, we're gonna push it. I'm gonna do 365 for 5 reps. Normally, let's say I would have done that workout and it was just at the beginning of like me coming back from like a full recovery day, I wouldn't do that because it's like I want to be able to last throughout the whole big block of training. So if I go all out like this, it burns me out. But since I know I'm gonna take off, yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, very nice. Let's see how the last set goes. All right, so I took a break. That's just over 3 minutes because my nervous system is prime right now. So I have to take advantage of that, and I feel recovered. All right, let's crush it. I actually crushed it better than the all first two sets. That's because I put my mind into it. I think the second one I was still in base form. I didn't transform into my ultimate mode. But that's nice. Yo, this is crazy. The way the weight is going up, I'm gonna be pushing savage number by this summer. Well, pulling here. Now we're gonna do the deficit set. It's gonna be 325 pounds, and I'm gonna have a 25 under my feet each foot. And no, not 325, 330 pounds. Just to increase the distance, the range of motion. Very good. You can imagine on the sumo also that normally the start is rough. That's what makes it easier on the normal. But yo, this is very good. I'm super grateful. All right, a good 3 minute break and we get on with the before last set. All right. So we got the deficit on. Let's focus. I gotta put my mind into it because it is a deficit. And it's 330 pounds. It's only 30 pounds less. All right. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Sheesh. I felt the deficit. It was easy, but I felt the deficit. I was like, oh man, that's a few inches more. Very nice. So now I'm gonna take a good 5 minute break. And the last set is 280 pounds for 13 reps. That's cardio. Gonna call for my cardio. And then we're done. All right, guys, let's crush it. So it's the last set, 13 reps with 280 pounds. We got this. Mm-hmm. Woo. Lots of volume, but easier than I expected. I thought it was going to be much more rough. And you know, I'll give you a trick. When I do high rep sets with like heavier loads, what I do is I think in my head, instead of counting 1 to like 13, like in this case, I cut it in 3. So what I told myself is think of the first 4 reps, check, think of another 4 reps, check, think of another 4 reps, and then the last rep. It's easier for the brain because when you think, oh my God, I gotta do like 12, 13, 14, 15, it can mess you up mentally. It's mental. But you see, by cutting it in 4, it's like 3 short sets of 4 reps, even though I'm doing it back to back. But that's where it's like, it's much easier mentally. It makes a big difference. I love doing that, especially when I'm starting to get tired. Whew, that was a good session. And remember, guys, this was after decline close grip bench press and front squat, heavy on all these lifts. So a big SBD. Now it's time for accessories, and I take my time and it's over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can like, maybe put in the comments what's your PR on the sumo or your goal. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the future videos, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.